Today, I turned 50. And yeah, I've lived many lives in one. I've stood on global stages. I've sat in quiet rooms where change was born. I've worn the crown of Miss World. I've fought many battles. I've won some, I've lost others. And I've carried the sacred mantle of parliament, of government. But through it all, beneath the titles, beyond the headlines, I've remained one thing: a woman in constant motion, evolving, learning, leading. And sadly, I find that we're living in a world today drowning in cliches, trading masks by the minute, living in a theater of being labeled. You're either right or you're left. You're black or you're white. You're Jew or you're Muslim. You're conservative or you're Democrat. You're JLP or PNP. You're communist, you're capitalist. And every single day, I see people shrink themselves to answer the why correctly, whether it's to avoid offending anyone or just to survive the conformity. But hear me now, today. Human polarity is slow death. And whether you want a title to separate yourself, don't do it. Because in those moments, we must eschew separation and we must rise above the hate and the anger. And you might say to me, yeah, that's easier said than done. But I've been there. There were days when the wounds that were inflicted on me cut so deep, they were so raw, they were so gaping, that only my breathing could take me forward, my breath. But then I learned something. I learned to see them not as weakness, but as revelations, as a fire that was forging me forward that I needed. Because for me, those truths never came from the titles. They came from the questions I dared to ask, to surrender, not as a public figure though, but as a human being. And so I say this to you on my birthday: stand in your heart with gravitas, with courage, and know that your mission is your guide, your constant. It's your safe harbor. But whatever that mission is, yes, you are the keeper of that trust and the guardian of your heart, but you must be willing to unshield your heart for the greater good of global humanity that now needs love more than ever before.